Alright. Is it this button? There we go. Okay. We're not at... We're not at 9. We're not at 8. We're looking for 7, to be honest. There it is, 7. But I wanted to wait. Because I think what's happening is... Okay, remember how I keep talking about how that some of these are just really uncomfortable? The counselor recording 9. Toriko, do you want to talk about something fun? Do you like to take a bath or a shower? Lane, I like showers. Toriko, really? I prefer baths, but I don't get a chance to take them much at home. It's a bit of a hassle to prepare for a bath too. I usually take showers, but I take a bath on my days off. Don't you like the way a bath feels? Lane, I'm afraid of being in hot water. Toriko, you don't like to get wet? Lane, no. Toriko, then what are you afraid of? Lane, I'm not really sure. It feels like I'm being touched all over by something. Toriko, the water does touch the skin. I don't want to be here. Why are we doing this again? Wait, then that means that this is 10, isn't it? Oh yeah, this is 10. Alright. So this is a continuation of so we're recording. This is 10. I don't know that there's side notes on this one in the PDF. Um, Lane, it's because I'm weird. Toriko, wait a second. Lane, you're not a weird kid at all. Everyone thinks they're weird when they're kids. Don't understand this sentence. That's what's written right next to it. Lane, but you're wrong. Toriko, do you dislike being different from others? Lane, I'm not sure. Toriko, okay, Lane is Lane because she is different. You have a very strong imagination, and that's a good thing. So don't say that you're weird. I don't think that at all. Lane, but the test, referring to a test that she did in the past. Toriko, I'm sorry, but you're troubled, right? I want you to not be troubled. In order to help you, I have to know more about you. I don't want to make you uncomfortable. Lane, what should I do? Toriko, right now you don't need to do anything. Since you and I are friends, if we keep talking, I'll slowly start to understand more and more about you. So if I say I think you should come over, it would be good for you to think. That sounds nice, okay? Really strange sentence here. So, right now, it'd be best if you just tell me all about yourself. Lane, you won't tell anyone? Toriko, nope. It'll be our secret. Lane, not even, not even your friends or your mother? Toriko, I promise, if I lie, 1,000 needles. 1,000. Lane, 1,000 needles? Toriko, don't kids your age know that? When I was a kid, whenever we made a promise, we'd said, if I break the promise, I will drink 1,000 needles. Lane, wouldn't that hurt? Go a lot. Don't know this sentence yet. Right? How many needles are in my stomach right now, Miss? Is, Okura? Talking like a teacher. Lane, 5,000? Toriko, wrong. Yesterday, since I went to the bathroom and flushed everything out. There's 0. Lane, sensei, that's gross. Note that that's the doctor's sensei, not teacher sensei. I don't think Toriko or you would fit nicely. Fit as nicely. Toriko laugh. It's still going. That's it. That's what I was waiting for the laugh. The laugh was the indicator. It's like, okay, this is good. Yeah, that was a weird thing to say. I wouldn't say that to a... I don't know. There's like a lot of weird stuff happening at once here. Diary 7. Oh, this one's a big one. This is the... Actually, no, this is diagnosis. My fault. This is not a diary. This is diagnosis. DIA meets diagnosis here. Toriko, clinical notice from last session. First, concerning this case, I want to treat her as a therapist, as opposed to a psychiatrist. Therefore, I will treat Iwakura Lane as my client from now on. One of the reasons for this is that she is still 12 years old and is emotionally sensitive. I do not want to make her feel that she is sick. In fact, from the results of the last clinical visits, the extent of what she is troubled from is nightmares and psychological damage associated with it. Although during sessions with her, psychological discomfort can be detected, she is able to speak and answer questions without problems. I see no reason to advocate objections to my conclusion that she is sick, but at this point, I would like to treat her as someone without a mental illness. One more thing, because I am both a psychiatrist and a counselor, my job is selecting the best position possible for my patients. When counseling her in the future, if I detect symptoms of mental illness, I would have to treat her as a psychiatrist. Of course, there's a good chance that I myself will continue to treat her. In order to honor my research and to keep it objective, I may want to ask a third party to continue to treat her clinically. In the meanwhile, I will continue to work with her in a research setting. This may be an exceptional situation at this research center, but I would like to proceed with it. What the heck does that even... What? So... Here's 8. Yeah, this is diagnosis 8. Protocol. The client is very cooperative and our sessions have been going smoothly. However, somewhere away from her, she still is very cautious around me and it is difficult to discuss her problems. We had some extra time, so I proposed that we play a simple game. She turned me down and we went directly into our session. She takes much curiosity in me, an outside observer, but I think this has to do with her cautiousness around me. She plays with dolls at home and seems to have a complex associated with them. She has few friends, and playing with dolls is her way of dealing with her loneliness. Uh, well, now I know that. I think that's it, right? It's 9. Yep. Okay. So this is not. What is TDA? Oh, that's her personal diary. Okay. That's Toriko's. I should be technically reading them alongside of this too, because that's her personal thoughts, not her like client thoughts or like thoughts, not client. Her as a psychiatrist. This is anyway. This is done. This is from Toriko again. In the client's response, a good understanding of language could be found. However, this is not related to disease. It displays the client's strong ability to use language. The client's differentiated physical activity from physical education, stating that the latter is an undertaking. In school and group activities, the two can be compared quite conspicuously. The fact that she says she likes physical exercise but not physical education may have to do with her lack of self confidence. That would make sense. Because it's like physical education is. To me, yeah, physical exercise and physical education is two different things. Because, for starters, physical education would mean you have to do it. You're kind of being forced to. It's not a choice. Physical exercise is more like you have control, essentially. Is this 10? Is this 10? Yep, that's 10. Okay. Thoricum. Matters for special mention. The client's tendencies disturb me. Her light reflexes were tested at the hospital. She may have AIDS, Adiz syndrome, together with active auditory hallucinations and paranoia. She may have early onset general paralysis, although very unlikely. Oh, hang on. ADI. Never heard of that. Known as Holmes is a benign neurological disorder affecting the pupils and deep tendon reflexes. It is characterized by a tonic pupil that reacts poorly to light, but constricts slowly when focusing on near objects. Okay. So, nomination is frequently seen in females with Sydney or ankle. Huh. So does she have? Oh, okay. I'm seeing pictures now. Um, I've I've seen this in the anime. In the anime, her eyes do that. It's kind of, yeah. It's like, I'm guessing it's like one, from what I'm looking at, one pupil. Yeah, one eye pupil. One. Yeah. It's like one is normal and the other is massive. Like the pupil. It's like dilated and such. Which I've seen her eyes, Lane's eyes do that a lot in the anime. So I'm guessing that's what she's talking about. It's called Addie's syndrome. It's ADIE apostrophe S. So if anybody wants to look that up, oh, we're learning weird stuff tonight, aren't we? Just nope, I've already seen that one. Are we done here? I think we're done with this floor. Or level 5, yeah. We're done with level 5. So on to 6. We could wing around here because this one's short. Okay, now it's gonna get weird. Protocol. Making hasty diagnosis is taboo, but thinking of the worst. I think I should attain cerebrospinal fluids as soon as possible. May I have your permission, please? Oh, is that the mother? Is that her asking the mother? Okay. No, wait. Go back up. Go back up. No, stay. Okay. I gotta remember where this. No. What was that? Oh. Oh, we found another skin. Whatever that means. Or Saisykun. We change the software provided as this basis without warranty of any kind. Have fun with family movie. Coming soon. Easy to get creative with your movies. Huh. Well, we haven't been watching the movies. Let me save that for another. There we go. I was trying to get to this one. This is counseling record 11. This is so weird. This whole thing has been a trip. There we go. Hello, Lane. Lane, in a soft voice, hello. Virgo, you don't sound so energetic. Maybe you don't feel up to this? Why don't we quit now, okay? But since you came all the way out here, how would you like a cup of tea or something? What would you like? Don't be shy. Lane, I want to talk. Virgo, you don't have to force yourself. That might make you feel even worse. Take my word for it. Lane, I want to be cured. Virgo, cured, but you're not sick, Lane. Lane, but this is a hospital, isn't it? Virgo, well, this place can function as a hospital, but I see patients at my research room as well. Right now, I don't know if you really are sick or not. My hunch is that you're probably not sick, Lane. But still, if you aren't feeling well or are worried about something, I'd like to be able to help. Lane, I'm not sick? Oh, right now? I'm not completely sure. But you're probably just fine. Even if you are sick, I'll make sure that you are cured. Lane, are you sure you can cure me? Toriko, absolutely. I will not let you be sick. Lane, Sensei, why are you so kind to me? Is it because it is your job? Toriko, You're right, you're right that this is part of my work. But it's a type of work that it's hard to see as just work. Most of the time I see patients, diagnose them as objectively as possible, and give them psychological treatment. But it isn't enough to make them better. I'm a researcher as well as a doctor. If I see someone suffering, I must try and help that person. I want to do everything I can to help that person. Lane, you would do that for anyone? Toriko, to be specific, if I see someone suffering from something for which the cause is physical and obvious, I refer that person to a specialist. If there is a car accident or a poisoning, that's what I would do. But to put it simply, I'm not the kind of doctor who treats people who have something wrong with them physically. Lane, so I have... Toriko, I can't tell for sure without doing a close examination, but I know that you had an examination before you came here and that no problems were found. And just by talking to you here, Lane, you don't seem to have anything wrong with you at all. But I have to have you talk to me and tell me more about what's going on with you. I can't really help you with what's bothering you. Okay, so now... Oh, okay. So now she's finally told Lane, hey, okay, I can't help you. If you're asking for help, I can't help you unless you tell me what's going on. She finally came out and said it to Lane, which I feel should have just been the beginning of it. Okay? But maybe this is the mechanism that needed. It's like she's had time to realize her situation and be like, oh, I'm here in a hospital and she wants to be cured. So, and now, oh, this is going to be it. Now I guess we can finally get to that answer. Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's what this one will be. Lane, what bothers me is that I have nightmares. I see strange things. I feel that someone is touching me when no one is there. I have symptoms of schizophrenia. Toki. Schizophrenia? Where did you hear a word like that? Who said that to you? Lane, I looked it up in a book. Toriko. Lane, It's a good thing to study hard, but it's dangerous to go digging around and diagnosing yourself when you aren't sick. Have you heard the expression, a lot of how sick you feel depends on what you think about? That's true. Lane, actually, I haven't. Anyway, if you start diagnosing yourself, you're going to start believing that you have all sorts of things wrong with you. Lane, but I wanted to know what's wrong with me. I wanted to understand. Noriko, I see. I understand. I think your intentions are right, but I'd like to ask something of you. Please don't go around imagining and concocting, searching for things that you think you are wrong with you. Can I ask that of you? Lane, then will you help me find what's wrong? Noriko, of course I will. So let's make a promise. I will tell you everything I understand about you. I won't hide anything from you. Lane, if you lie, can I cut off your finger? You can do something even worse. You can hammer a nail into my head. What the? Lane, you're goofy, Sensei. No, seriously though, I really want to help you. I'm an only child, and I always wish I had a younger sister, someone like you, Lane. Okay, now you're just making it weird. Lane, you're my big sister then? Toriko, I'd be happy if you saw it that way. Lane, I will. Toriko, thank you. Anyway, let's end for today. You're tired, aren't you? Lane, but I'll do what you asked me to do, Sensei. Toriko, great. I'm the one who's tired. Lane, you're tired of me? No. Toriko, no, don't think that. I've had a lot of other work to do today, too. I like you, and I'll miss you until we meet again, Lane. Lane, that makes me feel better. Toriko, let's end now, then. It's getting late, and we don't want your mother to worry. Lane. Goodbye, Toriko say. Lane. Wait, Lane. Goodbye, Toriko Sensei. Toriko. Goodbye, Lane. Lane. Just call me Lane. It's a bit weird for a big sister to call me Lane-chan. Toriko. Okay. Goodbye, Lane. Goodbye. Oh, okay. So I guess when they translated this. Okay. I guess Toriko called her Lane-chan and it wasn't in the translation. This is like. The translation is like 1.0.1. And it's like, I feel like somebody should go through a couple of these and try to make sure they're up to date. That was 12. This is 13. Sorry. Oh, this one's a long one. Oh, here we go. Get the coffee out, folks. Sky Technology. Lane, hello, Toriko-san. Toriko, hello, Lane. Okay, from today, we're going to really tackle what's bothering you, Lane-chan. I'm sorry, I mean Lane. We're going to try to figure things out so you don't see nightmares in our... Lane, I haven't seen nightmares much lately, though. Sometimes I hear things, though. Toriko, hear things? Like what? Lane, I don't know. It sounds like someone talking. I don't like hearing it, but I try my best to ignore it. Toriko, do you know whose voice you hear? Lane, I don't know. It could be a man's voice or a woman's voice. No. Where did the artist seem to come from? Lane, from the sky. Toriko, from the sky? Part of the sky. Lane, from the electric lines, somehow. Toriko, the electric lines. Do you know what's inside of electric lines? Lane, wiring. That carries electricity. Toriko, right. They carry electricity that comes from power plants. Do you feel like you sense electricity? Lane, I don't really know. Sometimes it seems to come from the sky, not the electric lines. Are you bothered by it right now? Lane, no, I'm not scared now. Virgo, when you told your mother, did she tell you not to tell anyone else about these things? Lane, uh-huh. Virgo, people who don't hear these things would think strange things about you if you told them, huh? You don't have to worry about telling me anything you want to. You don't have to worry, okay? I'm not going to think strange things about you. You're already thinking. Lane, because I'm sick? Virgo, no, Lane, let's see. You know about Kantirabari? Should we replace this with sleep paralysis? Also referred to an attack clip. Lane, when a ghost comes out and you can't move your body? Yeah, okay, so it's sleep paralysis. That's what this word was trying to say. Right. Have you ever had that happen to you? Lane, many times. Toriko, it was frightening, wasn't it? Lane, uh-huh. Toriko, do you know why sleep paralysis happens? Lane, why? Toriko, the human body is very mysterious. When you're sleeping, there are times when your mind is awake. Times when your body is awake. Do you understand? Lane, sort of. Toriko, well, that's good enough for now. What parts of you are awake right now? Lane, my body and my mind. Toriko, As I said something really scary right now, you feel scared enough to run out of this room. What would you do? Lane, I think I would run out of this room. Okay, suppose that you feel so scared that you want to run out of this room, but your body is asleep and you can't move. That's what sleep paralysis is. So if you're having a nightmare, but your body is asleep and you can't move, you are having sleep paralysis. You see? If you know what's involved, it's not so scary, isn't it? No, it isn't. Yeah, but I can't really say anything because I don't think I've ever had sleep paralysis. I can't really explain it because I've seen games and stuff try to do sleep paralysis and such, but it's like Oh, okay. Things I need to do is stay off of... stay off of Twitter. It's getting worse. I thought I fixed the problem with Twitter constantly dumping political stuff on my timeline, and then it's like, no, it's just come back with a fiery vengeance. Oh. I mean, diagnosis 11 and 12. Counting 14. There's 14 and 15. What's this? Alright, diagnosis 12. Oh. Okay, there's, okay. This is saying. My diagnosis at the hospital is affecting my client. She was emotionally hurt when she found out that the Rorschach test was in fact a tool used to examine her. This wasn't severe to the extent of a mind rape, but I did hurt her in our session today. This has made me realize that I must be discreet when bringing up the theme of disease. I explained to her my role as a counselor and my hopes to be helpful to her and regain some trust from her. I hope that in our future sessions she will develop some goals of her own concerning counseling. Huh. It's a weird way to put it. I didn't like the way that was written, but... Look, I'm not a psychiatrist or anything. That's what this is. $13. I've been to a therapist. It didn't last very long because it's like... Because they wanted to meet... After a while, they wanted to meet me face to face, but they were too far away for me to even get there. And I was like... I don't have a vehicle or anything, and it's like... So I had to, in the end, be like, okay... I have to stop this. Because they wouldn't do... They only did phone calls for like 2 weeks, and that was it. And then they were like, oh, yeah. We kind of need you to come in and talk to us. It's like, oh, well, I can't do that. I don't have a vehicle to travel all that far. It's like 15-20 minute ride, but to get to them. But it's like, yeah. And plus, I'll be honest, it was going nowhere. Because I was doing the very thing that's happening here. I was being too closed off and like not revealing like what my problems were. He seems to be cautious about with mother. And as far as she's concerned, her hallucinations are real. She may be mistrustful of her mother because her mother does not accept that her hallucinations are real. At this point, I don't know if the hallucinations are due to some warped sense of perception or if they are entirely imaginary. There are times when it is difficult to tell concerning the vision the client saw floating in midair. They were most likely imaginary, opposed to being shapes of monsters formed by the shadows on the walls and curtains at night, etc. Could it be that she has developed a system of sensing without perceiving? I would like permission to examine her cerebrospinal fluid. Wait, we haven't reached that point. She hasn't talked about that yet. Oh. Okay. We did Counselor 13. Oh yeah. No, that's okay, so we're at 14 of Counselor rating recording. I'm trying to line up the Counselor recordings with the diagnosis and such. What the heck is this picture? Oh, is this the sleep paralysis? Is that what this is representing? Toriko. There are many people who have experienced sleep paralysis, but we don't call them sick. Lame, but Noriko, there might be only a few people who have experienced what you have. Still, I don't think you should be called sick just because of your experiences. A lot of things can happen to a person. Wow. She's young and impressionable. Lane, but I'm scared and I hate this. Noriko, what are the scariest parts of your dreams? Lane, I start to feel that I don't need myself. I feel that I am an unneeded thing. Toriko, you don't need yourself? Lane, I feel that I'm being told to come back because I'm unneeded. Toriko, come back? Come back where? Lane, to myself. Toriko, this is hard to understand. You want to come back to yourself? Lane, I don't know, but for a person like me to be me and to touch my body feels like I'm being torn. Toriko, interrupting. And it's painful? Lane, it isn't painful, but it's frightening. Toriko, I see. Does this happen when you're asleep? Lane, probably. Probably. This and sometimes when you're not dreaming? Lane, I don't know. Sometimes it happens when I'm just sitting by myself, and sometimes when I'm talking to my friends. Toriko, tell me what happens when you're not alone. This happens when you're just having conversations. Lane, yes, when I'm just talking and it suddenly. Toriko, how do you notice it? Do your friends call out to you? Lane, suddenly. Toriko, is there something that triggers it? Lane, I was afraid, and I felt better after staying motionless for a while. Toriko, can you explain what it felt like? Or what you saw? Could you draw a picture? Lane, no, I can't. Toriko, oh, I see. Oh, I have to end. I'm sorry, Lane. I have to go out and take care of some things today. I'm sorry to have to stop right in the middle of our point. But it's good for now that you can't see these things. I think that what you're experiencing probably has something to do with sleep paralysis. They have a word here that's like they're trying to use, which is I'm not even gonna try to say it. It's Kanashi Bari. But apparently it's according to cliff notes that are like by the people who made the translation, it's means sleep paralysis. So we're just gonna say that. I'll do some research on it until next month. That'll be my homework. Your homework will be keeping a diary. Lane, a diary? Virgo, I want you to write about the things you did during the day and what you thought about. You don't have to show it to me. Just write what you want. I used to keep a when I was your age. Lane, but Virgo, you don't want to? It can be really interesting to look back on the things you write in your diary. We can be forgetful, so it can help you remember things too. That will cure me? Virgo. That probably doesn't have anything to do with it. It can't hurt though. I'll explain more carefully next month. I don't mind if you don't want to keep a diary. I want. I went and bought you a diary. See, it's cute, isn't it? I found it when I went shopping last week. I thought it would be a nice present for you. Like, thank you, Naruto. But don't force yourself. You don't have to keep a diary just because I bought you one. Feel free to write in the diary if you want to, though. Well, I guess we'll wrap it up then. Make sure you're not forgetting anything. I'll walk out to the corner with you. So she ended it so suddenly after hearing about her about Lane's dreams and experience because she's admitting that it's happening while she's awake and around people. And the way it's going about is confusing her. And she's like, "Oh, I need to go and..." She pretty much is saying, "I need to go and figure out how to go about dealing with this problem because..." Oh, and there it is, Lane's diary. But we're gonna watch the counselor. Well, okay, so let's see if she writes in her diary. What is this, LDA? Yeah, let's see if we can get LDA. Okay, we have access to the diaries. Oh, is that the... Oh, that's her. I guess that's the therapist. Or psychiatrist. Or the counselor. Or whatever she is at this point. So this is Lane's diary. Diary? What should I write? What should I write about myself? Today I woke up and went to school and attended class. After school, I went to Toruko to talk with her. She said that keeping a diary is good for me. This is to be read only by myself. I don't have any idea what to write. I came home and ate dinner and watched TV and took a bath. And now I'm writing this diary. Reading this makes me blush. Keeping a diary may be tough to deal with. I want to give it up. Ooh. So, okay, so is there any other? No, all these are... I guess we can do this. Let's just... This is 14. Oh, okay. So, I already know that the diagnosis stuff is behind. We're ahead in the counseling recordings because this is an interesting one. Toriko, my client has found her own diagnosis. Has been studying it on her own. She must have a considerable amount of fear concerning her illness. Having the label of mental illness pasted on you causes you to be stigmatized by society. You may need to deal with this. I am rethinking the how the mentally ill are viewed by society. In our last session, I tried to eliminate her concerns about feeling that she is mentally ill. As a result, I think I was able to secure some trust in our relationship. And it's true. We're still dealing with that to this day, actually. Like, we treat mental illness like it's some disease, sadly, and it's like, it's not. Like it's a curse. Okay, what is that? What is this? TBA. Ah, so this is Diagnosis 15. Mainly, we talked about auditory hallucinations. She believes that she hears voices from electric lines. She says that the voices she hears are not related to her. This could be categorized as a delusion of physical influences. But the symptoms don't seem serious enough to be called full-blown delusions. Her being able to hear from phone lines and electric lines seem instead to be childlike theories. She's an intelligent and sensitive girl, and probably creates her own hallucinations. However, regarding the fact that she has hallucinations only during the day, is very unusual. Although I don't think my client is lying, but she says she very rarely hallucinates while she is talking to her friends. Most likely references to time and place become fuzzy in her mind, and she is either confusing separate experiences or she may just talking to her friends in her dreams. Don't like the sound of that. Okay, so this is the last. Yeah. Oh, okay. It's like 53 of these council. Okay, how are you? Ready? Play. This is the counselor recording. 15. Toriko. How are you feeling, Lane? Lane. I'm doing okay. How about you, Tokuro-san? Tokuro. Pretty much as always. I could use a little more time to relax a little. Though. Lane. You're very dizzy? Toriko. Yes. Now our roles are reversed. I feel like you are counseling me. Toriko. By the way, what did you decide to do about the diary? Lane, I decided to keep a diary. Toriko, wow, that's great. I didn't waste my money right before payday. Lane, I'll pay for the diary. Toriko, I'm joking, but I get paid well anyway. For the money I earned, the diary may have been a bit cheap. Oh no, this isn't good. I'm just yakking on about myself. Lane, but you're funny, Sensei. You're a lot of fun, Toriko. Well, why don't we begin? Let's pick up where we left off this time. Have you learned the word ego at school? Lane, I looked into it. It's about knowing that you are yourself. Toriko, right. People around your age can get unsure about that. They ask themselves, what kind of person am I? Boys sometimes think they are heroes, that they will accomplish some superhuman feat someday. Girls sometimes imagine that they don't belong in their own family. They think instead that they are members of a rich elite family, and that a prince on a white steed will come one day to take them away. Kids your age sometimes believe these things are real. Lane, I don't feel that way. I think I'm just me. Oh, girl, but it's hard to tell what you are just by yourself, isn't it? When I was younger, I thought there was a different me, and that somehow I wasn't the person I was at the time. Lane, a different me. Toriko, yes. For example, if there was something happening that I didn't like, I wondered why I had to be the one dealing with it. I thought there had to be some kind of mistake. I thought that someday return to the real me. I also thought things like, if there was a big earthquake, everyone would die, but I would be the only survivor. I thought that I was someone special, someone chosen. In other words, I believed in a me that could not be. It's funny, isn't it? I don't believe that I'm anyone chosen. I'm okay with being ordinary. That was Lane saying that. Yeah, I'm trying my best to say who's talking during these things. Like, I'll say the name of the person and then say what they're saying, and it's like I can only do so much with this. That's the thing, and it's probably already confusing, but what's that? Counselor 16 already? Alright, let's do 16. Just absorb it. Alright. There we go. I see that's probably because you are a strong person. I think I was probably weak in that. I was trying to run away because of it. Lane, you think I'm trying to run away from myself? Sorry, Toriko, I still think so. But you want to change yourself, don't you? Lane, I just don't want to see any more bad dreams. That's all. That's how I feel. Toriko, could it be that you don't want to be the person who sees the bad dreams? Maybe you feel that way somewhere deep inside yourself. Could it be that you are subconsciously trying to construct a me that isn't me? Lane, what should I do? Toriko, do you think you can accept your dreams? Lane, accept. Toriko, right. I mean, facing the you that you don't want to meet or hear, and then trying to become friends with it? No, I can't. Okay. I think that all you have to do is listen to the voices, see what they're saying, and see what they want to do. Face them until you understand them and expose them. Lane, I'm scared. Alright, go. But you've made it so far. You're still you. You never had a ghost punch you or had a voice act violently with you, right? Maybe these ghosts and voices are trying to be friends with you. If you don't see the ghosts again, great. But if you do see them, I think that it's important that you have a good attitude and know how to brace yourself. If the ghosts show up, just shake it off your shoulders and say, oh, here they are again. Lane, I'm leaving. I'm going home. Furuka, why? Did I say something I shouldn't have? Lane, I didn't lie to you. I didn't see any ghosts or phantoms. You're a big jerk. Lane. Oh. Oh. Wait. I thought she said. Okay, this is. We're about to hit Weird City in this one. Alright, let's save. Take another break because my brain is starting to hurt. Application version 3.0. Weren't we at 2.0? Yeah, let's take another one.